Hey guys, me future filmmaker 3940 here once again, and this is the end of my King Kong series reviews leading up to Kong Skull Island, which comes out this Friday. King Kong 1933 version was directed by Merian C. Cooper and Ernet B. Schoedsack and stars Fay Wray, Robert Armstrong, and Bruce Cabot, and is based on a story by Edgar Wallace and Merian C. Cooper. And basically, the plot of the movie is basically the same as the 2005 version. In New York City, filmmaker Carl Denham, famous for making wildlife films, is making a new movie, and he's having troubles with studio, and he hires and Darrow and Jack Driscoll to join with um, the other crew's member onto ship Skull Island. That night, when they're on the island, Bandits kidnap Anne, and they use her to summon King Kong, and King Kong awakens, and King Kong takes Anne, and then he's taken back to New York, and he wreaks havoc in New York until we get to the classic moment. So that's basically the plot of the movie in a nutshell. Now, if you've been following my channel, I have been doing reviews of King Kong. I have reviewed the 1976 version, and I have reviewed the 2005 version. So yes, and I have to say, I really enjoy this movie. I think this movie is great. This is a classic movie. This movie is known for its amazing effects and its significant score and the acting. And let me talk about the acting in the movie. The acting in this movie is really good. I love the acting in the movie. Everyone just does a great job with the acting. Fay Wray, make sure rest in peace, Robert Armstrong, Bruce Cabot, Reicher and Noble Johnson. It's not a big cast, but it's an amazing cast. I think they are really great in the roles that they're playing. And then the movie's popular, and just yeah, this movie is really good. I enjoy seeing the film, watching this movie. It's just pretty cool and pretty awesome. And this was an old movie, came out in 1933, so of course it's in black and white. And the budget for this movie was $672,000. Everything's just pressed. I think the script is really well done. I think it's awesome, and just the concept of this movie, Merian C. Cooper's concept was really good. He really studied the concept of this of his idea, and I love the script. I think the script is really good, and just there are many different characters, and just I really do enjoy that the movie is really good. This movie is only 100 minutes. Now, originally, the original runtime was 125 minutes before they edit the movie. And I do have to say that the movie is really well done. And the acting in this movie is superior, is superb. I have nothing bad to say about the acting. Fay Wray is really great as Anne Darrow. She is great. And she was amazing. I think she did great, and she was fantastic. I loved Robert Armstrong and Bruce Cabot in this movie as the other two characters, Carl and Jack Driscoll. I think they're really good here. I think for actors back in the 1930s, they were really great, and I love the other players in here. Now, and all the other actors in this movie is really cool. So yeah, I do really enjoy that. But we have to talk about King Kong. The King Kong looks really good on screen, and it was a stop motion animation, and just I think the model on him looks good. I think the miniatures were really cool, and he looks really good in stop motion. Then over the years he's been redone in motion capture, and also really, and just I think the models in here, he's a really big gorilla, and so yeah, that's pretty cool. And just so yeah, I do really enjoy that stop motion on him is really good. I love the way the dinosaurs look. The dinosaurs look impressive, outstanding, and the special effects are really good. This was back before CGI because there were no computers back then, so everything had to be done practical. The prehistoric creatures inhabiting Skull Island are brought to life by stop motion animation. They are really good. The stop motion animation scenes were very difficult to complete, but but they got it done. And the backdrop of Skull Island is really cool. I love how they're able to make the live action footage interact with stop motion animation. So that was pretty tough, but it was still really good. And the fight in here with the T-Rex and Kong in here is really cool. I do like that fight in here, but not as much as I did in the 2005 version. And just the stop motion effects is really good, and certain scenes with Kong, all the scenes with Kong achieved with anime motion. It's not a stunt person, it's not a stunt man, and the live action scenes are filmed very well. The cinematography in here is really cool. You got 3 cinematographers on here, and it's really cool. And the film was 125 minutes long. Like I said, it slowed the pace. So they took scenes out. The most famous scene is the spider pit sequence, where a number of sailors from the Venture survives and fall into a ravine, only to be eaten by large spiders, insects, and other creatures. And so they cut that out because it stopped the story. And Peter Jackson, he did that sequence for 2005 version, and there was and this was the first film that had an original score instead of feature-length musical score that was written for an American talkie film, and the first major Hollywood movie to have a musical score. That was really good. And 46-piece orchestra, and recorded on 3 separate tracks. Sound effects, dialogue, and music. Sound effects are really good. I really enjoy just how really good. And yeah, there are some racist allegory, but that's still a great movie. You know, it's still really great. And there's been multiple re-releases of this movie. And this movie was a big box office success, and Rotten Tomatoes even ranked this as the greatest horror movie of all time and the 20th greatest film of all time. And I can see why it's so lovable and so memorable. And the classic quote, really amazing quotes, just really good. And this movie is just people still to this day praise this movie. It has 98% of Rotten Tomatoes. It is a great movie, and I have to say, overall, this original King Kong is really enjoyable. And this movie inspired imitations and sequels, including Son of Kong, which is the direct sequel to this movie, King Kong vs. Godzilla, King Kong Escapes, also a 1976 remake, which I've already reviewed, a sequel to that 1976 where King Kong Lives, and then the Peter Jackson King Kong, and then Kong Skull Island, which comes out soon. So yeah, there a lot of this movie left a legacy on Hollywood, and this movie is really hard to not get immersed into the original King Kong. If you haven't seen the original King Kong, I'm going to give it recommend you watch Better it. Than Vampire Academy, which is an A++. So, guys, that was my review of the original 1933 King Kong. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about this original King Kong movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? So stay tuned for it. You guys are awesome, and look forward to my next series of reviews, which is going to be in anticipation for Ghost in the Shell, which I will review the old Ghost in the Shell from 1995. I've never seen it, so it should be awesome to talk about. And I will review the sequel. And also, I will be reviewing the original Beauty and the Beast And stay tuned for my review of Logan coming soon. So yeah, I got a lot. You got a lot to look forward to on my channel. I did promise you guys, and if you like this video, you can click here, scratch my channel, and we can all have a good laugh.